Home is somewhere that's got comfort, reassurance, and works for my wife. We were originally 4 years in London, but largely were born and bred in Edinburgh. So we moved back here in 2003, and we've been here ever since. We've done a lot of conversion to the house because it needs to be wheelchair accessible and give access to the outside, etc., and a garden. So yeah, we've done a lot to it, and we don't plan to move at all. Well, we're not usually responsive to cold calls. We sat down, thought about it, decided that it would prevent repainting on a regular basis of the house because we get plenty of wind and rain, and so it seemed a sensible idea. So we decided to go ahead. We got a call from Fraser to say that he wanted to do the wash, and we actually had an appointment in town, but he said he was quite happy. As I said, there was access right round the property, so he was quite happy to carry on in our absence. Carried it all out, gave me a call when he completed it. I was surprised how quickly it was done, and he said, right, we're ready to go whenever you are to do the coating. Absolutely great tradesman, very, very hard working, very tidy. I was again astonished at the amount of care that was taken to protect anything that was likely to come into contact with the spray and coating, and everything that was taped off has been preserved immaculately. They worked long hours, and there was a little bit of concern when rain appeared, but again Fraser said, if the worst comes to the worst, I'll come back on the Saturday morning. So that would have been the third day, but there was no problem to him in doing it. And we did have one issue when the sills were painted. My wife looked at them and said, doesn't look like the colour on the sheet that we were given originally by Stephen. So Fraser said that perhaps the best thing to do was to work with the colours that they had samples of. So we eventually decided on an alternative one, which has worked out very nicely, brilliantly. Yeah, absolutely. As I say, Fraser had no issue with changing it and saying, right, we'll recover them. They had to treat them and spray them back to neutral and then apply the new colour, and no hassle at all about it. And it was very well done, as I say. You know, we don't want to have to redecorate, and this gives us the peace of mind that we won't have to, depending how, you know, we're going to be here till our duration. So I think it's got it done for us for the rest of the time. It certainly looked tidier, neater. I have noticed a number of people stopping and looking at the board. And most interestingly, one of my friends who walks past here quite often said, oh, I see the works that you've had done. Looks really nice. You're not thinking of moving, are you? So he was concerned that we were going to be leaving, but I was able to reassure him about that. But so we have had some feedback and comments, which is good. I would say that everybody that I've dealt with from LTI has been very reassuring, friendly, and established my trust in the company completely.